back with our pixie cut, long pixie cut. We're going to teach you how to texturize a pixie cut with texturizing shears and or your feather razor. A trick on the feather razor, make sure you have a fresh blade on there. If you need to know how to use a feather razor, I do have a video on that. You want to go pop over there and watch it. I do actually have a couple of videos on how to use texturizing shears. What we're going to do with this little gal is give her a little bit of pizzazz. We just cut this pixie cut in our haircutting series, and now we're going to go in with our texturizing shears and kind of just take the weight out and really give her a little bit of movement, some fun stuff happening in her haircut, okay? What I want to do, I want to go around and I want to look, see where all the bulk is. And I feel like your clients are going to tell you where the bulk is. Trust me on that. They're going to reach in and go, oh, my hair is so heavy here. That's your clue. But you also want to look at it and go, where do I want to see the bulk gone as an artist? Like when I'm looking at her, she's got a lot of bulk right here. I want these to just a little bit less hair there because I want to be able to see her eyeballs, and she's going to want that to come over a little bit better. And then I want to make sure that this whole perimeter line around here is not heavy. So that's what we're going to use our texturizing shears for. First, I want to go through and I want to lighten these up. Okay, see the disconnect there? I might want to even bringing them back to the ear, and I'm just taking that off. I don't like that in this situation. So yeah, you could do a whole haircut with a pair of texturizing shears. Did you just see what I just did? I just held that hair and I took off what I didn't want. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I used to cut my son's hair like that. Wouldn't recommend it. I mean, it takes longer. And what's the point? I mean, you can cut the same thing with a razor or point cut. So I want to go in to the round of the head, just take off again. You do not want to, this is short hair. 50% of that, halfway, you don't want to cut halfway to that, to the scalp. The rule of halves, you're only cutting that second half of the hair. So keep that in mind. Everywhere in here, we're just cutting the second half of that hair. And don't take off too much. Now, what about these bangs? Denise, okay, I got somebody who's got bangs over like this. Use these as your creative tool. Go in halfway. See, I'm not more than halfway. And cut them. You can also cut up in there, use them to take some of that out. These are my texturizing shears, and I'm point cutting with texturizing shears. And I'm seeing some bulk right here. I want to go in there and take that out. Every time you do a cut, you want to make sure you lay it down and make sure that you haven't taken too much out. Because you can always come back and pick it back up and cut a little bit more. It's really hard to add it back in, and once you do, you got a hole. You feel like this pixie cut's too long? Kinda. It is a little bit long on that one side. But everybody's different, right? So say you want a little bit more of texture up in here. Hold it up halfway. Get in texture. Don't do too much because then you'll just get a whole different haircut. Don't do too much. What about the back? What if she has some heaviness back in here, like right around here? Yes, you can pick that up. Use your texturizing shears. Again, don't just go to town. I've seen people do that. I always recommend vertical sections. Vertical sections. And again, I'm only halfway in there. And it just softens those lines up. Softens the lines up. But don't just go in and go, no, no, I've seen people do that. I've worked next to people doing that. Don't do that, because you're just going to destroy the shape of the haircut. But if she has thick hair, then you can do that. Feel like this is a little thick. See, I'm not even going halfway in. I'm just doing the edges or the ends, because you don't really want the whole structure of the haircut to be ruined. See that disconnect right there? I am a true believer. I hate disconnection. It makes me just go crazy. So I'm probably going to go in there and just take that disconnection out. But there's a lot of haircuts out there that have disconnection, and it looks amazing. So if you love those kind of trendy haircuts like that, go for it. Just remember that the disconnection's in there for a reason, right? Okay, so maybe she has bulk right around her ear, and you want to clean that out again. Or maybe it's right around her ear. Part that parietal ridge, and maybe it's just really heavy on those areas right by her ear. Well, get all that hair up out of your way, and you got that part right by the ear. Pick it up. Use your texturizing shears, again, not more than 50%, or they'll start sticking out, and just texturize them until you get a look that's flattering and that's really nice. And maybe right around her ear, you want that to be just a little bit lighter looking. Texturizing shears, right? I mean, don't be afraid of using them. Just don't go crazy using them. Know why you're using them, because you don't have to use texturizing shears. You can use and point cut the whole thing too. Sometimes this is just an easier tool, but you need to know why you're doing it. Because if you don't know why you're doing it and you're just going in there and going to town, you're going to destroy the haircut you just put in there. So it's actually better not to even do anything, in my opinion. Okay. Hopefully this gave you some tips. Hopefully you've been practicing your haircuts. This is the last of this haircut series. I really appreciate you being here. Let me know how you've liked it. Let me know if you've liked how we did the doll head sectioning, if that helped you at all. If you need me to leave those links in the show notes, so maybe you can download them, let me know that too, because I don't know if I've done that or not. If you are working in a salon that doesn't have an education system, or the salon owner's too busy to teach you some of these things, show the salon owner these videos. These are foundational haircuts. These are going to set you up for success in your haircutting career, in your whole career. I mean, these are the 6 haircuts that I've learned over my time. Trust me, I am not the best hair cutter out there. And probably just by watching me, you could probably tell that. But if you have strong foundational skills, you can cut anybody's hair. Tell your salon owner, use these videos to help people in your salon. If they want more information, I've got the Salon Success System that is linked in these show notes. Under $100. It actually lays out how to train somebody straight out of beauty school to behind the chair in 3 months and give them the confidence that they need to grow in their career. Yep, just do me a favor. Subscribe, like, share this with all your hairstyling friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this series. If you want more information, let me know. You don't want to miss the next series. It's all on hair color theory. Thanks again, and always remember, when you know better, you do better. Are you feeling overwhelmed trying to train new stylists while juggling everything else? Let's fix that. I created the Salon Success System, a $97 course that gives you everything you need to train new hires with confidence, structure, and ease. From onboarding to weekly education, performance tracking, and mentorship. It's all in there. You even get a free bonus PDF, 15 little things that make a big difference to instantly boost your client experience and your salon culture. Click the link and grab your toolkit now, because when you know better, you do better.